You've probably heard the phrase that goes something like, "It's not rocket science." This phrase means that the said topic isn't complicated, but instead is relatively simple or easy to understand. Well, certain aspects of rocket science got much simpler after a man named Konstantin Tsiolkovsky created a vital piece of the puzzle to modern astronautics. This equation was the rocket equation. It goes something like this. Delta V equals V sub E ln of m sub 0 divided by m sub f. Let's break this down. Delta, or the triangle, means change. This comes up pretty often in physics, so I would keep that in mind. V stands for velocity in both delta V and V sub E, in which E, you could say, means exhaust, or the steam from the fuel. Ln means natural logarithm, or log base E, and m sub 0 means the initial mass, while m sub f stands for the final mass. Note that m sub 0 will always be greater than m sub f. Let's try a real example. I know, more math, just burn through it, it'll be worth it. The Saturn V rocket weighed 2,520 tons, and after burning all its fuel, it weighed about 145 tons. And its exhaust velocity is... Wait, I can't find it. That's because its specific impulse is usually much easier to find than V sub E. Luckily, the two have a direct connection. Just multiply the specific impulse by the standard gravitational constant, G sub 0, which is 9.8. The IST is 263, so multiplying that by 9.8 gives us 2577.4. Let's recollect. With substitutions, we get delta V equals 2577.4 times the natural log of the quotient of 2520 divided by 145. The quotient we get is 17.37, and the natural log of 17.37 is 2.85. And by multiplying those, we get a change in velocity of 7,345.59 meters per second. Here's another way to do it. By rearranging the variables, we're able to find what percent of our mass needs to be fuel. Here's the cool part. By applying this to a smaller scale, we can do stuff that we have only dreamt of doing, with inventions like rocket shoes and jetpacks. I know it sounds sci-fi, but it's definitely possible in the near future.